Hello, and today we're going to be looking at discussing some of the new time rules now they've been implemented. For those who don't know, as of Thursday, Friday last week, we had the new time rules come to effect for all the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. So, regardless of tournament, it's for Hobby League, it's 15 minutes. And the clock's at 5 extra minutes, and it's double losses, no more draws. So we played with these on Thursday. I only played 2 rounds because of time, and yeah, it went really well. Well, that's alright, but the new time rules were fine. No games ended in double losses, no plus 5 minutes didn't really matter. And things worked, but we're quite what's the word? We're quite a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh anyway at my local, so not surprising. I can see potentially Saturdays being a bit more complicated, but oh well, we'll cross bridges when I'll find out about that at some point. And yeah, I mean, they're not perfect, the rules, but they're able to play, but they're not perfect, but it works. It streamlines events because even though you play more rounds, there is a top 8 cards, but you get pricing for the regulars, kind of top cards as you normally would. But yeah, that's fine. Yes, it also, with these new rules, people aren't incentivized to slow play or play burn cards over time. You do need to be better when if you've won game 1, you do need to be better going, okay, maybe I need to keep game 2 to guarantee game 3 finishing in time, but that's just learning and knowing what's a good hand or what isn't, which isn't difficult. You just need to practice and make sure. It does have some issues against people who are maybe not as familiar with their new decks, need to maybe practice more to make sure they absolutely know their interaction points and choke points and how their deck works. But you can have testing groups and stuff like that for that. But yeah, I mean, speaking to some other people in a couple of other servers, they've had fairly positive experiences of the new format. They've had one or two go to double loss, but when that's happened, it's because just the matchup of the decks just meant they went to time rather than anything else. And I've heard of one case of someone maliciously trying to force a double loss, but got caught by the judges, etc. So to start with, I don't think that's going to be common. I generally think that's a small minority and won't be of players be a problem most of the time, because most people don't want the double lost. Other than that, I don't think most of it's noticeable. Game 1, game 2, yeah, it's finished. That's all you. Yeah, that makes literally no difference to most people. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. Whether you're not liking like the double loss, because personally I've not got a problem with draws. Well, I think you've got problems with draws, probably not having them anymore. You don't, you don't like the extra time. You don't like comment. Feel free to comment, discuss. Let's get us. We'll find out what people feel about this topic, because I know it's some people are happy about it, some people aren't. But yeah, I don't personally, having seen Out Worlds and having played it, I don't think it's as going to be as bad as people think. But that's just my opinion. People are free to have their own opinions. I say I'd like to hear those in the comments below. So if you could like, subscribe, leave a comment about how you feel about these rules and below, and I'll see you next time.